Just really quickly, like domestic tourism in the region with the COVID-19 variant kind of wreaking havoc all throughout 2021, which has kind of resulted in lockdowns and even more delays and reopening up on borders. How important is that domestic tourism industry going to be for Southeast Asia nations moving into 2022?
That's a great question. I mean, it is still going to be really crucial. So yes, towards the end of 2021, we've seen this real buzz around international reopening, and this kind of focus, I think, also from governments and tourism boards on the international market. You've seen this gradual kind of swing back towards the international market. But the reality is, and as we've seen towards the end of 2021, new variants are going to arise. Inevitably, that's going to result in border closures. And even if we are in a point where international borders are reopened, traffic is still not going to be at those levels of 2019 for many years yet. I think the wise bet for tourism businesses, tourism boards, is to focus on domestic travel. And sure, domestic tourists are not as high spending, which is why these tourism boards, these countries are focusing on international tourists. They bring in the high yield as opposed to domestic tourists who perhaps they go stay with family when they go visit certain places. But they are crucial, and this is going to be the only way to really sustain the tourism industry is by this renewed focus on domestic tourism, by helping tourism businesses kind of pivot to serving that market as well as the international market, because if they don't, tourism industry is in dire straits right now, and it needs that kind of support.